On this episode, we start smoothing out the doors and prepping the interior for primer. Okay, so I've got a bunch of sanding and body filler to do next, so I think what I'm going to do is move the car outside just to minimize the amount of dust that I'm getting building up in my garage here. Okay, so I picked up a couple panel stands. They're just cheap ones, but I'm just going to take a little bit of a break and put these together. Okay, so I moved inside and just to kind of assess what still needs to be done in here, and there's actually quite a lot that still needs to be done in here before I can put the primer down. And while I was cleaning up in here, I decided to remove the heater box just because it's going to allow me to get in behind here to clean up the rest of the original sound deadening. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. I've got some along the firewall there that I'm just going to actually use a heat gun to try and peel off. Okay, so while cleaning up underneath the dash here, I did come across a little bit more rust. I've got a hole right here that I'm just going to cut out and put a patch in. The more I dig into, the more problems I find. So just slowly trying to fix them as I go. Okay, the next thing I'm going to work on is there's just a little bit of rust right here that's got a hole there. So I'm just going to cut out this section here and then weld in that little patch. Okay, so while I was working on the car, Mackenzie showed back up. Where have you been, Mackenzie?
I was working at the water slides. I already told you.
Alright, water slides. So water slide season is coming to an end already, so Mackenzie hopefully will be able to be helping me out a little bit more. So since Mackenzie's here and it's sunny again, it's getting kind of warm out here, so before the sun is completely baking us, we're going to move the car back into the garage, and then I'm just going to go around the car with her, and we're going to go over what's left to do before we can get it into paint. So that's what we're going to work on now. Okay, so after going over the car with Mackenzie, I think what we've decided is we're going to kind of work on the doors today, just finish them up. We're going to start by stripping this lower section down as far as we can, and then putting the body filler in just to get them as flat as we can. Okay, after spending some time on the door here, we've got it all the real bad spots taken care of. It's pretty smoothed out for our kind of first session here on the door. This section's all pretty good. Still needs a little bit of fine tuning, but I think we'll probably do that with filler primer once we're at the block sanding stage. So part of the deal with Mackenzie helping me out is I have agreed to take her for lunch. So we're going to take a quick break for lunch, and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back from lunch. Mackenzie's got all her safety gear on, so we're going to start working on the inside now. We put the door back on, and just want to get the inside cleaned up and ready for epoxy primer. Alright, so that's where we're going to end the video today. We got quite a bit of accomplished. We got this door pretty much ready to go for primer. We got a lot of work done on the inside, which is super tedious and boring, but had to be done. When we went for lunch, because I had to stop for a lunch break because Mackenzie's here, very demanding, we picked up the primer. So we're going to epoxy primer the car before we do any other type of top coats, and yeah, we're happy with what we got done. Slowly coming along. So once again, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.
We out!